Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Holocure. I know what I said. I know I said we were gonna play Splatoon Raiders, but I have not played that much Splatoon Raiders actually. I have not made it very far in the game, so I was like, okay, well, maybe it'd be more interesting if we made it further, or maybe not. Maybe now that I think about it, um, maybe it would be better to play it early on so as to maybe avoid spoilers. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, um. we're playing Holocure today, and we're gonna actually try to win. So I'm gonna play as I think. So the G rank there, I'm pointing at the screen as though you can see it. You see the G rank next to the stats screen. That's how many. I think when you pull the gotcha, that's how many extras you've gotten, and it like, powers them up. So I think Mori is my strongest. So we're gonna actually try to win. We're gonna do, what are we doing? This one. I don't know. I feel like maybe she's not my most fun character. How do I pause? I always get paranoid about the recording when I'm streaming on my laptop. Specifically, like when you and maybe I could change this. I bet if I put the game in windowed mode, maybe that wouldn't be an issue because it's in full screen. But probably if I put the game in like windowed mode, I bet we'd have a little bit better of a time with that, because I could still have OBS up maybe. Even then, I mean not even necessarily, because I mean I could, but then you'd have OBS screen over the whole display, and it'd make it difficult to actually see the game. So I don't know. That's why I really like when I get to record on my capture card, because then I can just have OBS up and I can see like, oh, if there's any issues, I can see it directly. I didn't put the filter on my mic either. Probably should have done that because the fan on my laptop is going a little crazy. Luckily this is Solo Saturday. And on Solo Saturday, we always stop playing the game to do whatever random thing that pops into my head, so. You shouldn't care if I stop to put the filter on the mic. Or dude, we've talked about this thing a lot, the whatever it's called. The isolation shield. Dude, I say it every time I talk about it, I forget what it's called. I have to look at the box. Yes. So that actually does not damage, but that gives her a buff. Yeah, I don't know that she's like the most fun character to play. Personally, I don't know who I would say is the funnest. But she's definitely my strongest. So, surely that means we'll win. As we clearly are right now. But what's been going on? Well, probably want lifesteal. I've been playing Xenosaga. I started playing Xenosaga a while back. Technically not for the first time. Technically this is my third time playing Xenosaga, but I've never actually made it out of the first area of the game in my other playthroughs. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know why that was. I think I just kind of stopped. But I'm playing Xenosaga. I actually made it a significant way into the game. I guess maybe not significant. I don't know how technically how long it is. I mean, I'm a couple hours in. Is the point? Yes. But it's pretty good so far. I'm excited to watch that State of the Arc podcast. Because I made it to the part where they said, stop playing at this point. So I'm like, hell yeah. Dude, I love the State of the Arc podcast. So if you've never seen the State of the Arc podcast, honestly, highly recommend. You find a I mean, even if this is a game you never played, if you don't intend on playing, because they do like the book club kind of thing where it's like, hey, you know, play to this point, and then we'll talk about, you know, the narrative and the themes and everything. And it's really really good. I would highly recommend. You know, they have podcasts on plenty of games, so surely there's one that you've played that would be cool to watch, or you know, hell, even if you never played a game and you don't intend on playing it, I think you can still enjoy it, because I watched their podcast on Final Fantasy Tactics. I was like, wow, this is really good. It was really nice. But yeah, I played, I did the book club thing alongside them with Xenogears, now Xenosaga. I tried to do that with Metal Gear Solid 2. You know, obviously we were Let's Playing that, so we didn't always end off specifically where they might have wanted us to. But you know, it's good, and now I'm playing alongside with Xenosaga. They've done all kinds of games again. Like, you can, if there's any games you're interested in playing, you can play alongside them. I know they have one on Nier Replicant. I've been wanting to kind of watch it for a while now. I think they have both Replicant and Automata at this point. I think Automata they did fairly recently. But I'd love to just replay those games someday, because I haven't played them in a while. Dude, I played Nier Automata in like 2020, I think. I think I played most of it in 2019. And then I like beat it on like, you know, January 1st or something, 2020. Yeah, that is what happened. Because then a lot of very bad things happened in 2020, and I think if it weren't for Nier Automata, I probably would have lost a lot of faith, a lot of more faith in humanity than I already did. But, you know, playing that game, I was like, wow, you know what? Maybe I can be hopeful. maybe I can be hope-pilled a little bit here. But anyway, I want to watch their podcasts on that stuff. I'm worried this is too loud. Can we like? I don't know. I'm gonna turn it down. Perhaps a smidge. Oh, and you can see my. I always forget you can see my desktop setup when I do this. There's nothing that I don't care that you see, but it's just like a little Attack on Toys. I don't play that. Maybe I should. Attack on Toys is a neat little game, but I'm no good at it because I didn't. You gotta kind of learn how it works, and I didn't learn how it works, so I'm bad at it. But it's pretty neat. There's a guy named Daily Tactics or Delay Tactics. It's spelled D-A-L-E-Y, I think. He does a lot of those videos where he plays like RTS games and kind of just has the armies fight. I mean, it's fun. Sometimes he makes little stories for the characters to go through and everything. I don't watch it much, but it's another, I guess, maybe if you're into that kind of thing, yeah, that would be a recommendation. I don't know that I'd recommend it to a lot of people because it's I feel like it's kind of a niche content type. But you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Oh my goodness. I probably need to upgrade that lifesteal. Get those bouncy balls. Chicken. If the player does not get attacked target for 4 seconds, target may become frozen. I don't know that I particularly love that. I'm just gonna strengthen this one. I mean, I guess it'd be helpful with like the bosses, but most of these guys are dead after 4 seconds, so it's kind of, I don't know. I guess it'd be more useful later in the game. I also put out the new video, on Tricky and the Dreamcaster, and the dev responded to me. She posted a comment, and I was like, wow, I've never had a dev do that before. It was very, it was very like, oh, I hope I didn't inadvertently say anything. Like, I guess that's like the common fear, right? When you're like typing an email, for instance, it's like, oh, I hope I don't accidentally say like, fuck you, I hate you, and everything, you know? Even though that's completely, it's like, I don't think I would ever say anything like that in a video. To an indie dev, at least. I don't know, I was like, wow, thank you so much for watching the video. That was nice. It gave me a little ego boost. But that's a great game. If you have not watched that video, watch that video and support the Kickstarter, because that I genuinely, like, I'm gonna die on the hill for that game. That game is really fun, and I would love to see it fully funded to like all its stretch goals and everything. The Kickstarter ends on, what was it, September 30th. So go play it. Go donate to the Kickstarter. Give them $200. I may have donated a lot because it's really good. And I got Josh on it too. I almost wish we would have recorded his reactions to it, because he immediately fell in love with that game. I was like, hell yeah. I need to spread the propaganda of this game. Tricky and the Dreamcaster, go play it. Demo's free on Steam. But he adored it, and he's gonna share it with his friends. So I'm like, dude, I'm spreading the good word. That game's great. Xenosaga is also pretty great. That doesn't really help me too much, does it? I'm just gonna strengthen that. Xenosaga, also a very great game. I'm still like, with that game. I'm like I don't 100% understand how the combat system works yet. But it's fun. I'm enjoying what that game is doing. Yeah, look at that. I think I'm like a third of the way into it. Like, roughly, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, fun game. I don't know if my real life PlayStation 2 system is just not up to par for a PS2 game, or if the game just has trouble with some PS2 systems, but it does lag a little bit, which is a shame. But it's fine. I do actually unironically own Xenosaga on PS2. Like, I do have a PS2 copy, which is actually how. Well, let me think. I think it. I think I emulated it. Or rather, what's the? I think I got a garage sale version of Xenosaga. Is what the kids say. But I think that my garage sale PlayStation 2 was not very good back then. What's this at 10%? So I don't think it ran very well. But then I actually we actually own several PlayStation 2s. Also, yay, fan mail. I don't remember if I got this on the last episode or not. I'm gonna check the recording again. I wish the game audio would still play while I wasn't on it, so I could see. I get the fan mail. They have a really rare chance to drop something, which now it's like because we kill enough of those. Now they gives you fan mail. Now I permanently have +2 HP on every character. It's just a game-wide buff, which is cool. Anyway, yeah, so I did and then I played it a little bit on like an actual PlayStation 2. But for some reason I never really got super far into it. And what the hell? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe just back then I wasn't based enough. Maybe I just didn't enjoy it, the gameplay too much, or maybe I don't know. Because I also back then, whenever I played it, which I don't even know when that would have been, and maybe I just wasn't like as into the idea of Xenosaga. But now I'm like ride or die. I'm like, yeah. Because that was probably, I think that was before, I think it would have been before Xenoblade 3. So like after Xenoblade 3, like my love for the Xeno series like hit it's like the pinnacle. You know, like with every game I continue to love it. And now it's like with Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. That dropped off a little bit, but I still love the franchise. And if I playing Xenogears, I'm like, dude, this is like the best thing ever. And yeah, with like the Genesis hype, but I feel like I talk about Xenoblade too much on the channel. We could talk about this one's really good. I don't like that. What can we talk about? Something, I'm sure. I'm sure there's like topics that could be talked about. Yeah, why not? I'm getting worried again about the audio mixing, dude, because if this is too loud, because I think with I did the Tricky and the Dreamcaster, I think my audio was a little off. I think I had the game maybe a little too loud. And then I think I made the game a little too quiet. So that's why I like to be able to monitor my OBS and be able to keep things at a nice, sweet spot. It's a lot harder when you can't see over the game. And that may be something I could like change with Steam too. Like I don't know if that's a Steam setting. If you like make it instead of pausing the game, maybe I can have it still like running in the background. I think I'm gonna waste the spot on the revive. What on earth are you? That must be something with like that planet girl. I don't know her name. I don't remember her name. I'm sure I've known it at some point. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like a cloud creature instead. Dude, I love like that. Kind of reminds me of the legendary Starfy, which is another really great game. I loved the legendary Starfy as a kid. Never beat the final boss, dude. I was stuck on the final boss. You know what? What sucks about that game? And I mean, this is more of like this is a skill issue really than a critique of the game. But if you go into the final boss, you can't leave. Like you cannot leave the final boss. You have to beat the final boss, or you just can't ever go back to the stages. So I was stuck on the final boss, and I could never play the game again. I had to completely restart the game just so I could go back and play all my favorite stages. And that was a shame for me. And that was just like that's just like a shameful. That's a stain on my honor. Just in general, I never beat Mashtooth. And he haunts me to this day. And I bet if I went back and played it again in today's day and age, I could probably beat him. I'm sure. I'm enough of a gamer at this point. But I gotta beat Mashtooth someday, dude. I can't let him beat me like this. And again, it's such a great game. I love Starfy. Haven't played it in a while. Why did we start talking about Starfy? Oh, right, because the cloud thingy. Yeah, there's the cloud world. I always thought was very beautiful because you're swimming through rainbows and you know everything's made of clouds. It's adorable. Oh, the sound effects in that game are just spectacular. Starfy's a great game. I want to play because they put the original games, I think, from GBA on Switch Online, which is great. They didn't localize them though, which, I mean, that's like I get it, but it is a shame. Like if they can release unreleased Virtual Boy games, like surely y'all could localize Starfy, right? But that, I mean, they probably just already had those games, I guess, finished completely, and they just released them. I don't know. I don't know how much work went into that stuff versus how much work would go into what the hell would go into localizing a game, but probably a lot. But I mean, I'm sure the game is still fun, of course. But the thing with Starfy is that it was always kind of, like for me, it was very built on its humor. So it's kind of a shame to not be able to have that, I guess. Okay, what is this? We learned the weapon upside down. We don't need that. I don't even really need this, because I'm not fiending for cash right now. I'm kind of just fiending for survival. Dude, the projectiles always get me. Like, I'm not good at dodging the projectiles. I'm not good at Toho. Maybe I should get the wall. That seems like it might help. Well, I'm still dying anyway, so maybe not. Okay. See, that's why we got the revives. That's why we got the feathers. Let's just try not to burn through them too fast. I'm burning through them. Rats. Okay. All attack powers, special cooldown. I guess we'll do special cooldown. Because I think he has a pretty fast cooldown speed already. Oh my god. Portal. And these red line events, they also kind of get me. I'm not good at dodging them. So I need to buff the character movement speed more. But I spent all my money on gacha instead of buffs. Because I want to get the other characters. I know we played as Mori, I think in the first episode. I kind of try to play as other characters, but again, I'm trying to win. She's like the strongest. I slipped in my chair. Do I want? I think I want more X, like because that just means I can level up faster. Okay, I think this is the boss. I think this is the boss. Swows. Yeah, I might as well. What on earth is going on here? There's a UFO. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. They're darting all over. Oh my golly. This is. There's 3 bosses. This is insanity. I want to live. Devil hat. I already have devil hat. I didn't even notice I had whatever that is. Oh, why did I get that? When did I get that? Why do I have it? That's not... I don't really have... I mean, I guess when it says ranged weapons, I think maybe it counts my items too, but... Like, this lady uses a scythe. That's not ranged. Could be if you threw it. But she doesn't. What is that? What is going on? Okay. We're gonna... I think we're gonna die. This is rough. This is kind of brutal. But I do think this is the final boss of the stage, so we've made it further than we have before. Ouch. I think the squirrel thing is... might be what we want to focus on. I don't know what the UFOs... Oh, these UFOs, that's shooting the projectiles. Yeah. You want to focus on that one. The potato thing... I don't know how much damage that's doing. I think we're chilling with the potato thing. Largely speaking. If I could upgrade the lifesteal more, I think we kind of need that. The cutting board works too. It at least keeps people off my back. You can kind of tell sometimes when I lock into a game because I just start talking about the game instead of whatever mundane, phony baloney comes to my head. After using a special, gain a 35-second buff that increases the damage of all ranged and multi-shot weapons. See that's like not exactly worth it. I'm gonna go with movement speed though, because that. I can kind of dodge and weave through these. Okay, I guess I get that anyway. Yeah, get that. They're getting larger. The enemies are getting larger. Movement speed. Once per attack, weapons heal a random amount. Do not sell that. Do not sell that. All of this is pretty good, but I think I need the healing. I need the healing. I'll take... Yeah, I'll take the healing over the knockback, I think. Is what I will do. Oh my god. I can't upgrade the feather. I cannot get any more feathers. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Holy cow, we did it. We did it. We did it, Reddit. Oh my god. Got a bunch of achievements too. Oh, and we got a tasty sausage. If there are targets nearby, swings a small sausage towards the closest target. Okay. It's just like it's just a sausage. Why are we? Raven feather. You can plus 1 life. Increase 6% attack every minute. Upon losing 1 life, lose the gained attack and lose 50% gained hollow coins into the game. Nice. I didn't even know Narissa was in the game. Like that's her thing, isn't it? I don't think she is. Did they just put like the item in and not the character? Because that's one I like. I think she's pretty neat. She's probably looking to stats. Man, it's gonna cost a lot though, dude, to upgrade her stuff. I think I will go with crit rate. We'll max out crit rate. Because I love crits. And for the rest of my money... I have to remember, because I'm playing on PS4 controller. It's like Xenosaga uses like circle to confirm X to back. Because that's like how it is in Japan in general, I guess. Let's see, which of these characters looks cool? Let's go with this one. I like the yellow one. How much should we spend? We'll spend half of our Dosh, our Moolah. We didn't get her. But we got you ranked up like 4 times in a row. So, you know what? Fine. I guess that means we'll use you. Who are you? Vestia Zeta. She uses a silencer pistol and stealth mode. Stealth mode. Shoots a high-speed piercing bullet if she's invisible. Pistol becomes a wide area instant shot. Turns invisible for 8 seconds. While invisible, she does not take damage and all targets stop moving towards her. Interesting. Well, the game definitely seems to want us to use her, so who am I to deny that? We got Fantasy Island. We technically looks like we have what it takes to actually beat it. So let's test it out. We're immediately assailed by slime creatures. But oh, they're shooting cannonballs at us. Who the hell is that? Who's shooting oh golly, okay. Data collection on critical hits. Non-melee attacks have a 15% chance to hit 50 additional XP at a non-boss targets. Okay. Is that her unique skill? Because that is badass. We're already going to die, though. I kind of got a little careless. With the freaking cannonballs, dude. Okay. Run it back. Run it back. So is that thing like, is that ship like moving? No, it seems fairly stationary. When we get in its line of sight, it tries to kill us for whatever godforsaken reason. There's probably another one somewhere else on this side, I'm assuming. Well, would you look at that? I was right. These look like, I'm sure these are Pecora's things. They look... Oh my gosh, I guess she's got suicide bombers. I mean, they look like they have carrots on their heads, so and they're like Dragon Quest slimes, so that's why I'm assuming. So I am assuming that. Cat, question mark, reflexes. Well, while moving, crit is increased by 8%. After landing 10 crits, Zeta gains 1 stack of stealth shot. Huh, okay. I keep getting caught on the palm trees, though. It's not good. Okay, thank goodness we can... Holy cow. Oh my goodness. That's pretty nifty. Axolotl. I wonder if she's a Metal Gear fan. Just a hunch. I feel like the early game is always pretty difficult for these ranged characters. At least in my humble opinion. I should upgrade the pistol, though. It's kind of... Should do that if it's difficult. I should do that. These cannons are rough, though. I will say. I don't know what I did to these pirates to deserve such a fate. Okay, fuck yeah. Secret Agent. Gain a buff that allows Zeta to dodge the next hit. 20-second cooldown on dodge. It turns invisible. That sounds good. There was more to it. I didn't look. LMAO. We got this. I can hear my dog barking. Okay, well... We're gonna run it back again. You know what? Let's give this character a chance to shine in a stage where it's a little easier. How about that? We'll go back to this one. Because I know we can make it a little further in this one. If I want to try and do like some serious stage clearing, then you know, I'd probably switch to one of my mains. It's funny because I think all the English cast, the characters who are English speaking, are like the top tierist for this game's tier list, which is funny. Garage door opening. Does that happen like every week at this point? You hear the garage door opening? Which hopefully you shouldn't be able to hear it, actually. But... The fact that the shot does pierce is pretty nice. I think if it didn't, this would be a lot more difficult. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, we're gonna focus on the pistol whenever we can first, because we do kind of need the killing power pretty badly, I think. Oh, ship invisible. We'll keep that then. It's a funny effect. I'll give you that. I wonder if there's like any other incentive for using it though. Okay, this seems pretty significant as a boss killer because they literally just sit there and like chip away at them a little bit. Which is great. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's some good dabblage. Knockback. I do love me some knockback. I like being able to go invisible and just kind of sneak through. That bouncy ball is looking kind of small though. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take the revive. I'm a bit of a cringe lord, I know. Taking the revive. Okay, the awakened version. Shadow bullet hits an enemy, the damage increases by 10%. Oh wow. So this just has like no limit to the amount of enemies it can pierce, huh? Because I know some of the characters, they have like their bullets pierce up to a certain point. But she seems to, if it goes up to 100% at least, or at max. Seems like it just has potentially no pierce limit. Yes. Okay, if I can get lucky with the invisibles, though, that will make these kinds of stages a lot easier with the random projectiles and everything. Well, not if I just like straight up run into the enemy like an idiot. I kind of don't even know what I was thinking with that play. Yes. Oh, crud. Okay, we already wasted a revive. That's not ideal. And we only have 800 coins. We got to at least get some more coins. I didn't really want the bouncy ball to begin with. Let's take that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because you straight up, if I take a hit, like I literally, my first hit is just like null. And of course, it takes 20 seconds to recharge, but like literally, okay, I can literally just take a hit, like completely and utterly, and then be completely invincible for 4 seconds. That seems significant to me. Remove and then strengthen that. I don't want to be upside down anymore. Yes. And immediately use the special because to keep my crit chances up. Probably gonna want that feather. Yes. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we haven't even got the data collection yet on non-melee attack. Yeah. What the hell? What was it again? Non-melee attacks a 20% chance to hit 50% additional XP. Oh, yes. I like XP. These silly chuds with the buffing and everything. I gotta get out of here. Get out of here. I think this guy looks like he probably buffs defense. Or maybe he just slows me down. Maybe that's what that was. I know that guy heals. That one's pretty obvious. This really is just like Metal Gear Solid. So that one buff we have does crit attacks for non-melee attacks. Which I'm assuming also happens for this stuff, so... I'm assuming this is a non-melee attack. I do like these little blue bird guys. I don't know what they're supposed to be. But they're funny. I like them. Okay, invisible. Get hit, idiot. Also, I think I talked about the little sword guys or dagger guys before, but they are also pretty cool. Like I say, enemy variety, man, I'm telling you. It's nice. Enemy variety is cool. Please don't kill me. Invisible, save me. That I would have died if it weren't for that invisible. That is a good skill, I think. Oh, look at that. Crit damage plus 10%. Not looking great. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I should keep moving. Okay, well, oof. Okay, see that? Ooh, 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 Zooey mama. So let's make sure our revives are plenty stocked. I kind of need them. Yeah. I want more specials because that just means I'm straight up invincible. A little tea? You mean a little tea? What does that mean? What does that mean? Obviously it was cut off, I think. Oh, yes. Yeah. Shield, great. Sausage? Why not? Yeah, that's just a sausage. Death, not great. I probably shouldn't have got the sausage, but I just would have tested out. Like, I don't think that's cool. Well, and you know what? Maybe it'll be helpful anyway, because maybe it'll kind of keep some enemies away from us, you know? And who doesn't love a funny sausage? Sausages are just, like, objectively funny. Did anyone else ever play Silly Sausage in Meatland? Who doesn't love iconic iPad game Silly Sausage in Meatland? I don't even think it's still around. I don't know. I'd have to check. I don't know how I could even describe Silly Sausage in Meatland. You play as this little sausage guy, and he stretches around, and he's in Meatland. I don't know. Like maybe you could kind of compare it to like Snake, but not really. I don't know. It's a weird game, but I played it for a decent while there. There was like a week or so that I think I played it quite a bit. Way back in the day. What was this character's name? Vestia. She is kind of cracked. I like this. You can probably say that about every character, though. I feel like, and once you get to the part where you're like stacked up with buffs, it's like, yeah, of course they're cracked. But I'm liking her. Also got a bunch of ults, so she is strong. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Yeah, buddy. This is swell. We got buffs out the wazoo. Yes, please. I'm just gonna stand here, even though I shouldn't, because my thing counts when I'm moving. Also, yeah, I probably should have got out of dodge of all those enemies. That would have been the smart way to do that. And I think that was my last revive. We really shouldn't have gotten the sausage. But we have it now. There's no one doing the sausage. Ordinary sausage, you know, if we're just talking about YouTubers, if this is the YouTuber Palooza episode, Ordinary Sausage is another funny one. Yeah, he makes sausages, and that's another point to like the funny sausage theory is he makes everything into sausage, and it's quite. The results can be quite terrifying, actually, but it's good stuff. Let's keep that shield up. Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be moving. He's a funny guy. Ironically enough, his videos always make me kind of hungry. So even if it's like a lot of it looks like, you know, nasty food, it's also like still food. No, not the failure. Okay, win this time. Yes. Don't want that. I want that. Now we have an even larger funny sausage. It's just like a comically large sausage. Yeah, look at all those crits. Love crits. Love crit characters. Love them. Why not? Upgrade the sausage. I think I want that. If I was better, and you know, perhaps when we get to the point where we have a ton more like game-wide buffs and stuff, maybe we'll focus more on like attack than healing and revives. But for now, we do kind of still need that stuff. Let's run through, assassinate everybody. Get bigger glow stick. Bam, bam, bam. Big thing. We're about to get our thing. I want the bouncy balls, but yeah, we'll get that. Cool. The water. Nice. What exactly is haste? Not entirely sure. I don't think we saw that thing. Did we see that thing our last run of this stage? I remember seeing that thing. Big round cat. I remember seeing that. Yes, and yes. Sausage knockback. Yeah, see that invisible, like, that just completely carried us through that whole interaction. That was quite good. My goodness. Increase weapon damage and by 50% and crit damage by 5. I want that. Whoa. Strengthen. Oh no. Now we're fine. We're living. upgraded sausage. Probably should have done the bandage, but... All these penguins. Sausage. Sausage again. Never punished. Never punished. A 2-hit combo. You know what? I changed my mind on the sausage. I think the sausage is pretty cool, actually. I think it's serving us well, especially as the enemies as they close in. Okay, well that was dumb. That was dumb. I just fumbled it. I fumbled it so hard. No. Well. Oh, Gurren Lagann. All ranged or multi-shot projectile weapons have 10 plus 10% chance to crit. And if it does, the target takes 500% damage of the weapon's damage over 5. Well, dude, wow. How's the recording looking? An hour in. I want to see, what was that achievement that we got? Something T. Have 1,000,000 coins is one of the achievements. And you get 10,000 coins as a reward for that? Well, okay. That doesn't seem... Tsushima. I don't know. Seems weird. It was something T. Let's go gambling. Maybe it's character specific. Oh, a little trolling. Reach 10 minutes with Vestia. So I'm noticing that there are some little buffs we can get for doing specific things. We probably want that. So there's another weapon, not buffs, weapon we can get reaching 10 minutes with, I guess, a few other characters. Tsukumo-san. Iris. Clear a game of stage mode with Iris. We get another thing for that. So 10 minutes with Krone, we get a potato? 10 minutes with Murasaki Shion. 10 minutes with Kureji Ollie. Okay. Well, so we get 2 if we clear we do 10 minutes with Iris and clear a stage with her. So wow, she looks like Bavanchi from Fate Grand Order. So my theory is we could knock 2 birds out with 1 stone, get 2 upgrades, 2 achievements. We're just playing the easiest stage because this should take 10 minutes. Nephilim Blast, increase damage by 20%. I like her little wings. That's cute. She really does look like Bavanchi, and also half angel, half demon, half angel. Increase damage by 3%, up to 30% for 5 seconds every time she heals. Each heal resets the timer. Linking a crit on a target, there is a 10% chance to heal 1 HP. Okay, so wait. Oh, okay. So gotcha. So when you heal, you get 5 seconds of damage up, basically. This then, when you get a crit, it heals you, and when you heal, the timer resets. So interesting. Okay, that's a unique duo of buffs. What is this? That is pretty cool. Those fucking chickens. We didn't get the chickens. Just checking. Sorry. Crit. It should be healing us though, right? There was only a chance to heal. I think it was only a chance to heal. Yeah, there's a 50%. Okay, gotcha. Maybe I should be saving the special, but I don't know. Blast is getting bigger. I like that. I like to see bigger blasts. Yes. Pass through those targets. Oh, blacksmith's gear. Normal anvils can be used twice. Only applies to anvils since taking this item. I feel like we've already used that before, so I don't. But I just didn't remember it, I guess. This becomes a short beam that hits many times. Whoa! Holy cow. Oh, that's... Oh, wow, that's rad. Oh, that's funky. Yeah, we definitely want crit up with this character. You know, I'm noticing there's a lot of characters that kind of revolve around crits, huh? I mean, that's pretty badass. I like this weapon. I guess I'll upgrade my anvil thing. Yeah, I mean, that seems good. We haven't been getting many anvils, though, at all. That probably would have been a good time to have the reroll ability unlocked. Maybe I should get that. Sheesh. We need to upgrade the angel half, though. Or else this isn't going to be helping us that much. Now is it? Okay. Whoa, okay. That gets even more intense. Holy cow, that does look really pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, broke the statue. Hope? Is this also a unique skill for her? Or? Increase crit by 5%. Upon being hit, there is a 10% chance to heal 2% HP. Nice. Okay. Crits, baby. Crits. More blacksmith gear. We haven't got like any anvils. Yeah, let's do the angel hat because we want higher chance to get that. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna sell it. TBH. Like, I really don't need the movement speed, especially not in this stage. And more crits, I guess. So, can I want to see, what does her ultimate do? Okay, that's pretty simple. Doesn't seem to be any special things to that. Die chickens. Ooh. Nice. Nightly milk. Increase attack size. Knock back effects. I think having bigger weapon. Yeah, I think that's good. And boy, does it look pretty. Yeah, more milk. More milk. And upgrade that. Now it's I love it. It's freaking massive. Okay, we're getting all the like just like cosmetic upgrades. How big are your boobs? Is this gonna be super helpful? I think I'm just gonna get the beam. kill it. Let me see here. Whoa! Oh, no, 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 no. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I get? I dropped my controller. What did I get? Oh, I got the headphones. I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Okay. I tried to press X to back out again. Dude, that's me in the kimono. When you try to when you try to press X to back out on a PlayStation controller. Yes. I really would like the half angel upgrade though. I must say. I'd like to upgrade that again. Oh, Raven Feather. 1 life, increase 6% attack every minute. Upon losing 1 life, lose the gained attack. So when I die, I lose my attack. So that's just straight up a better like chicken feather. Oh, and you lose 50% of your coins. Okay, so that okay, never mind. It's a pretty big trade-off. I don't think we're gonna die though. So, but also this stage doesn't go on for very long. So +6 attack for every minute. That's gonna. That's not. I mean, this is like what, a 15-minute stage. So, hell, that could be pretty significant. I think. Let's take it. Let's take it. I don't know how great that's gonna be, but like we get a decent amount of attack out of this. As long as we don't die. Which that would be cringe. But also I get you don't earn a terrible amount of money in this first stage anyway, so it's like, you know, I'm not doing this for the money, I'm doing this for the buffs, basically. For the new items. So, you know, I win either way. Also, I'm spending a lot of my money on this anyway. Blast them. Blast them to hell. Yeah. I love they're doing the spin. Seeing them all go everywhere. That's cool. This weapon's really cool. Wonder how they did this. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Yeah, I reckon. Increase regular fans spawn and fans become 5% stronger. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I think we did a lot because I think last episode we also did the first stage and we kind of just we maxed out on that. And it was easy sauce. So, you know. Yeah. That's like the ultimate risk reward is doing that plus the Raven Feather. It's like kind of nutty, kind of a nutty combination, really. Crits. Okay. Yeah. Let's get that. Well, you gotta think too, we're also healing like a crap ton with our crits anyway, so. Axe. I'm gonna get the axe, I'm gonna upgrade that because the axe is cool. Dude, okay, we're just getting frick all with our stamps today. Okay, that's what haste is the weapon speed. Got it. I guess we'll get the sausage. Or maybe we should get a collab item. We should save for collab item. So we'll just upgrade the beam. Like, we're only getting the cosmetic stamps, which is kind of silly. I wonder if it's just like a decreased rate in since it's the first stage. I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. I should try looking more. Oh, okay, that's a 10-minute achievement. Great. I should try doing the collab combo items more because, you know, those seem pretty powerful. I should try to get those. None of these are new though, so. Might not get a collab item this run, guys. I'm so sorry. Can we get anything with the water? The whammy water? No. Critical hits caused by this weapon. Dude, that's like exactly what we need. That's like literally perfect. We should have got that for the first stamp. Yeah. Nice. Lots of mice. My dad is saying something, but I don't know what. Perfect. I don't know what's going on out there. They're saying stuff. I want to upgrade the axe in the lava bucket. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do that though. Stage, I think, will be ending soon. Brrr. More fan mail. We got a lot of fan mail this episode. I am happy about that. Full meal, doubled. Sounds cool. Yeah, we want to upgrade the lava bucket. The lava and the axe, I think it was. Because that will give us a new collab. I don't think we've seen that one yet. I generally am a big fan of the lava bucket. I think it's quite a swell item. They're still talking out there. I don't know. I don't know if they're arguing. It sounds like they're arguing. I hopefully can't hear that. Now he's getting in the car. Going somewhere. So I guess the axe. Wait. Oh, I got the upgrade that makes the fan stronger. That's not good. That's not good. What happens if I get the chicken feather and the thing? And the raven feather. Okay, max. We got that max. We get the lava bucket max, hopefully. I would like to see what the collab looks like for those. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of the rainbow. Which, yeah, it does look less pretty now. That's a shame. Golden anvil. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, we don't have to max them. We just have to get the golden anvil. That's right. I forgot about that. I'm gonna get that, and let's see what the oh wow. Tax at 2% chance to cause an explosion. I'm just going to strengthen this. Yeah, we are just summoning meteors down. That's great. That's quite nice, I think. More crits. More crits equals more healing. I think we have seen this collab before, though. So, you know, it is whatever. Probably want that maybe. We're kind of big chilling with our health though. So, you know, maybe we're okay. I think the boss should be about to spawn. I think it spawns at the 15-minute mark. I'm a dirty liar. Jeez Louise. Literally everything is happening. Take that. And I'll take it. I definitely don't want to get any more of those. I think that would probably be a bad idea. But you know what? Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would be fine. Hey, come here. Die, you. I wonder if the coins are collected once we beat the stage. I hope they are, but they might not be. So I want to try and collect these coins. I know there's an upgrade that does auto-collect the coins for you. I kind of thought it was maybe one of the ones we already had, but obviously not. It's evidenced by all these freaking coins laying all over the ground. And I want more money. I want more money. It kind of feels like we can just like phase through everything and not take any damage. Should I keep greeting it or should I reduce time between attacks? I'm gonna just keep greeting it, you know, why not? This is good stuff. This is good stuff right here. Again, always gotta say, I love these little apple guys. They're adorable. I can spend. I'll just spend hard cash. Oh, I'm gonna upgrade the comet. That's less hard-earned cash. Yeah, why not? Yeah, with the beeb. Another collab, you say? Don't mind if I do. Oh. Sell. Oh, the apple guy's angry. You can't really see him over all the crits, but... oh my gosh. That was kind of insane. Like, almost every attack I'm doing is a crit. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, I think the hammer does something with the anvils. Oh, wow. This is kind of insane. This is crazy. Oh, and all the stuff. All the stuff. Yes, please. Bread. Sell. We're just kind of vanity maxing at this point. Give me all of the cash that I can. I like the bread dogs. Are you bread dogs or something? I like the bread dogs or whatever. All we realistically could get is that, but we don't have a lava bucket here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get that. We're kind of freaking unstoppable. You know you made it when you can just kind of stand there and just look at people and they die. This is everybody's truest dream. Yeah, just give me money. Give me your money. This would be looking a little dicey, but I can just kind of look in one direction and kind of just like melt everybody in that general vicinity. So it's fine. Like I just look in a direction and kind of just, it's like everybody in that general direction just immediately dies. How swell. Okay, well we can just kind of walk through completely unscathed, yeah. Okay, Iris is kind of badass. This is kind of insane. And now we're at the balls. Yeah, land on the lava. Land on the lava. Yeah, I guess why not. Done. Whew. Not bad. Okay, we got idle song, magical notes that float vertically in both directions. And Hope Soda. Increase critical damage by 10%, but increase special cooldown by 25%. Interesting. That would stack well with the one that makes it so you have crits when your thing is recharging. I think. Yeah, fandoms. I don't have like, I have I guess one fandom level for Callie. Oh, and Fauna. We have 9 of 82 fan letters. Let's go back into the shop. The shop. Reroll, you know, that might not be bad to have. I really think I should be getting buffs, honestly. But what if we went on some more gacha? We were trying to get, who was it? Oh, we were trying to get the yellow. There we go. Kayla Kowalskia. She seems cool. How far are we into the thing? Almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. Oh, the music is still playing in the background now. It wasn't before. That's weird. So it seems to be awful quiet. Seems like it's been quiet this whole time. Great. Look at that. We're filling out our roster. I got 2 wins with Fauna. 2 wins with Callie. We'll eventually... We'll get all the wins in the world. Have I played as Fubuki yet? I think I have. I think I did in like the last episode. Because today we played as Callie. And then... we played as Vestia next, didn't we? And then... Who could we play as? I'm probably going to play as... so we were just Iris. Let's round it out. We'll play with Kayla. Swings a hammer in front. Spawns a rarest material deposit that deals 300% damage to all targets when hit. When fully mined, Kayla gains happiness, increasing attack. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's... We'll just go here. I like the net. I like the net ability. I accidentally used it. I didn't quite mean to do that. Bonk. Huh. Has a bit of an awkward arc to it. Drop 1 falling anvil every 8 seconds on a nearby target. She's a blacksmith. I'm gonna upgrade the hammer though. Material grind. Targets have a 2% chance to drop an ore deposit, which may be destroyed with the hammer swing to drop ore. Getting 10 of a type of ore will strengthen all weapons by 1, 2, or 3%, like permanently? Oh, whoa! We just have a whole new mechanic added onto this game for this character. Look at that ore deposit. Let's do that again. Because it seems like we really want the ores. Oh wow, look at that. We're getting all the ores. She seems like she would be really into Minecraft. Guess they kind of all are, aren't they? But the rarest material. What is the rarest material? Exactly, I wonder what we're about to find out if we don't die. A really stupid death. The rarest material. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Let's get this falling anvil. It's like anvils too. They have little... I thought it would just kind of bonk, like hit the ground, but it kind of bounces. Oh, that's fun. Bonk. Yeah, I like that. Bounce. Well, she's not doing much damage to these guys, though. Here comes a robot asshole to ruin all the fun. I don't know who this robot guy is. Maybe he's a nice guy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you think maybe she'd have special blacksmith privileges for the anvil, but I guess not. She's got a big-ass hammer, though. No pressure. Deals 75% damage to all targets within 125 pixels every 2 seconds and reduces their speed by 20%. Each time a target is hit by pressure within 4 seconds, the damage is increased. Dude, okay, there's so many mechanics to this character. I'm not gonna do that. This character has a lot of mechanics. It makes me wonder if they're a creator favorite, perhaps. Perhaps. Let's get the anvil. More anvils, please. Okay, don't do that. Don't die. Don't die. Just keep bashing people over the skull and we'll be fine. Bigger hamburger. Uh-oh. Okay. We are doing it. We're doing things. Pressure. Got staged. Yeah, I realized I didn't take my allergy medicine today. It's kind of a... I wonder that I haven't been seizing all episode. Really? I really do. I like the blacksmith mining, like that, giving you buffs, like seemingly like permanent buffs for doing that, for getting these things. Like that's a really fun mechanic. Like, as I understand it, a lot of these characters and mechanics are, you know, indeed taken straight from Vampire Survivors. But I still think it's pretty cool. Feels like kind of like a strength of this type of game, for instance, because, you know, I've I've compared this game to like Warriors games, right, in the past episodes because of the really, you know, just the general like vague premise is kind of similar. It sort of itches a similar part of my brain. But you know, you think about like a Warriors game, like we probably couldn't do something like this, like having a character have a specific mining mechanic. Yeah, I don't think you could do that in that type of game. In this type of game, yeah, like a bunch of characters can have like various. Some characters just have whole unique game mechanics added on. It's like, why not? Like, that's cool. Damn! I should have got the chicken feather earlier, I think. But I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. We had some good runs. We had some good runs. Maybe I should get something in the shop. Like, I feel like that would be pretty significant to get right here. That would also, I think that would be pretty good to eliminate that, maybe. Just general stat ups. Well, there's our 6% per level. Like, that seems pretty good. Like, I don't know specifically what like the best things to get would be. I don't know, maybe I should look into that and maybe figure out what I should get. Okay, yeah. Let's look at who we need. We do need all those characters, basically. All of these characters. All of these characters. We have all of them. We need all of them as well. I mean, I'm missing a lot of characters. Get outfits. Should we do some pulls? Maybe let's pull just a little bit here. Just a little bit of gotcha. A little bit of gotcha for the road. Okay, all Fubukis. Like, all Fubuki. Okay. Yeah, for now, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna call an episode here. Next time, well, I don't know. Next time, maybe by the time I play this game again on the channel, perhaps I should wait until I've done a decent amount of off-camera play, so I can maybe make some progress in these later levels. Make it past like this stuff, or get some upgrades so they can make it past that. Complete special objectives as fast as possible. Wait a second, what is this? Should we check this out real quick? Super Adams out of town. Save 4,000 fans as fast. Okay, that's, I guess, just like we probably won't do a whole run of this. I don't think. This is like a time like to kill 4,000. Oh, we're on like a stage. That's cool. They're all rushing the stage. Surely this won't take too long, right? This is interesting. I don't think I've seen those little blue cats before. I don't know that I've seen that guy either. That just looks like a regular dude with the logo for a head. That poor man. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of designs here that I've never seen. Almost feels like spoilers. I don't really care that much. Wow, this is cool. Look at all this. This is like a pretty good show off of the designs featured in this game. Which I know these are obviously a lot like you know, like the fan designs that they have to represent the fans. Still, really love the enemy variety. It's very great, especially like seeing them all, like a huge mix of them together like this. This is quite swell. Got a very nice mixture of all kinds here. We gotta kill 4,000. It's only been like 2 minutes, we've already done almost 1,000, so I think we're gonna be able to do this pretty quickly. We won't go too far over 2 hours in this episode. I guess more XP, right? Can't go wrong with that. Maybe you can. I don't know. This is supposed to be a timed mode, so... So perhaps my resources could be better spent on something else. I don't need that stamp. I don't need that. That's the upside down stamp again. Yeah, might as well get our personal buffs first, right? More glasses, more XP. More glasses, more XP! Okay, finally, we get something we can attack. Slice them all to bits. Okay, look at that guy. He is ginormous Bormus. I like this little stage though. I like that we're on like we're on an actual stage. I'm going to die. Give me burgers. I need burgers. Give me burgers now. Give me burger. Yummy yum burger. Yes. Okay, I'll take the upside down just to hold on to it, so it gets that arrow off my screen. Whoo, bombers! Uh-oh. There's so many suicide bombers in this game. That's something else. These are meant to be fans. Also, I don't know why all Hololive fans are so willing to blow themselves up. How suspicious. What are they implying by this? Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, buddy. Glow stick. Guess I'll do more glow stick. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Yeah, we're just about halfway through, and it's only been 5 minutes, so on an unoptimal run. This is a great way to just like pick up the game for just a couple minutes, earn some cash. Unfortunately, we don't have like a bunch of stuff, but you know, it's fine. Like I would like my net back at least. I don't think I want that here. Okay, I've kept that burger over there. I think it's time to... It's a shifty-eyed creature. You see that? It was a shifty-eyed little creature. Looked like it had a foxtail. It must be one of Fubuki's things. I don't know if I said this, but you know, Fubuki and I, we go way back. I knew her. I had her in Azure Lane. Which I don't even know why. I don't even know why I pulled for her in Azure. I mean, maybe just because she's a fox girl, right? That seems like something I would do. But I had no idea what the hell Hololive was back when I was playing Azure Lane. Okay, it's better than nothing. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. Like I said, probably just saw she was a fox and was like, hell yeah. But I don't even know if I was like... I don't even know if I was as big of a fox girl connoisseur as I am now back then. I mean, maybe I was. I don't remember. I would have been in, maybe 10th, 9th, 10th grade? Something like that. Nice. That's kind of useless if we don't have a thing to empty slot. Milk. I still remember I was, when I, like, it wasn't when I first, maybe it was when I first downloaded Azure Lane. It was like, I had just recently got it. I don't know if I had got it, like, that day or not. But I remember being in math class, sitting in math class, and I bought the Zara skin, the poolside Zara. And she was like the reason, that was the reason I got the game in the first place. So yeah, I did that in the middle of math class, which was always a funny thing to think back on. Man, I don't think I spent that much money on Azure Lane, but I probably spent more than I should have. One day, perhaps, I should do like a, let's look at my Azure Lane account. Just for funsies, I guess. Even if I still even have it. It's been a while since I logged in. But I think I logged in like maybe a year or so ago. I should still have it, I think. The issue is that it's like 16 plus gigabytes. Like 16 minimum, I think. Which is an insane amount of gigabytes for a phone game. Well, just for like, no, that's just for the update. Just to play the game, I have to download a 16 gigabyte update. Which again, I think is insane. But I don't know. As much as I honestly, I kind of don't like it as a game. Oh, Axolotl, that's adorable. Is that Suisei's crown thing? Is she like axolotls? That's awesome. As much as Azure Lane is kind of like, as a game, just in my opinion, not to even get into the whole over-sexualization. That's like a whole other like side of the topic. But just as a game and just in general, I don't love it. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I have fond memories of it. I have fond memories of the game. I know it collabed with Data Live recently. I thought about it, but I was, I don't know. It's just, I don't like the art style of Azure Lane very well, and I feel like they made my girls look kind of gross within that art style. I don't know. And obviously they made their proportions a lot bigger, even though they're already kind of big to begin with. You didn't really need to increase that, but whatever. Yeah, it's like, whatever. Dude, I was so close to the end, too. There's an insane amount of enemies. Well, we can at least, we got enough to fund one more gacha pool, alright? Let's get somebody here. Okay, you were also in Azure Lane. Maybe we'll play as you next time, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll look into what I should actually upgrade. Then we can get some, maybe some more of these things unlocked. Like whoever that Hakos Bales. What about a general achievement? Defeat the boss of stage 5, okay. Look at that one day. All of this just gives money. Huh? That achievement's just huh? Clear a stage mode without having any character skills. Fandom off. We get a beetle. Choose the haste up stat option 10 times when leveling up. Seems difficult to do. Sell 10 stamps in one run also seems difficult to do. I don't get very many. Reach 500% pickup range? Jeebs Louibs. Corona, we get a potato. Murasaki Shion. Who's that one? Somewhere here. Okay. I'm assuming that's the witch looking lady. Assuming these are go left to right. Yeah. Anyway. Now for realsies this time. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Next Solo Saturday. Where we'll surely do something. I can't guarantee what we will be doing. I don't know. I just kind of do whatever I feel like any given day. But I'll see you then. I hope you look forward to it. And go play the demo for Tricky and the Dreamcaster, and then donate to the Patreon. I'm serious, not the Patreon. You can donate to our Patreon if you want, but donate to the Kickstarter because I really want to see that game funded. And I'll see you next time. Also, watch my video on it as well. Shameless plug. Bye.